Hello there. So today we're going to talk about how INFJs can make progress with their business and making an impact when they are trying to do that and it's not happening. So we'll talk about 3 ways that people get stuck and actually what to do with that and how to overcome it. I'm Amelia Hirschfield. I am, my dog's whining in the background. I am someone who helps leaders make real sustainable progress and that way be able to scale and make their impact. So today, my dog is trying to talk to the video. Today we're going to talk about that, so hold on and let's get into it. So the first thing that we can do when we are trying to make progress and it's not happening is when we are learning from people that we're not making progress with. So we might be trying to learn from people who don't have the mentality of scaling, who don't want to grow their business and keep growing and keep scaling and keep finding that new level, learning the next thing. Some people are fine with just maintaining and being where they are. And if that's who you're learning from, that's great. If that's who you are, that's fine too. There is a certain tenacity that it takes to keep going and keep fighting despite things being stuck and not working maybe for a long time. Maybe you're at your wit's end with this. And some people just resign to saying, this is how my life's going to be, so I'll just maintain it and manage it. That's not who I am. I've always been someone that says, I don't want to deal with this. I can't deal with this because I can't scale and keep growing. So there are people who are scalers, who want to grow, who want to change, and you might just not be learning from them. That's the first one. The second thing that can be happening is you're not aware of how you are actually feeling. INFJs are very deep feeling people. They're deep caring, but at the same time, they can spend way too much energy focusing on other people. So when they're doing that, all of the power goes outside of them and they stop paying attention to what they need and how they are feeling. And in order to scale and actually make progress on this issue, you're gonna have to figure out how you're feeling about it. And how you're feeling might not be, I'm feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling defeated. Maybe you feel hopeless. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy. Maybe you feel like you can't do anything right. So you're at your wit's end with this. And until you know how you are actually feeling with this, you can't move on to that third thing in this video. And that third thing is talking about what you need. And what you need is often a combination, I've found, of something doing differently in the outside world and how you're talking to yourself. So something you can be doing differently, for an example, is not being around people who get into certain situations that you don't want to get into. So for example, a boundary that I've set is I cannot be around people who are helpless and stuck and they're not doing anything about it. And so that means that I'm pulling back from people like that. And it's also allowing me to feel more free because I'm not being around people who I felt like I've had to convince to get help in the past. So that's given me more time for me. I'm feeling much freer because I'm not bringing that energy around me, and that's something I have power over. So instead of convincing the people to change, convincing the people to see value in your work, it's like I'm not being around those anymore. The other part of what you might need for this third option is that you might need to change how you're talking to yourself. So the INFJ personality, cognitive types, the typology can get quite specific. You might need to change how you're talking to these parts of you who are maybe scared that people might not scared people might not like you, maybe feeling unsafe, feeling stuck, or thinking that there's no other way. If you know how to identify these voices and these parts within you, which I'm going to be honest, most people aren't good at, then you can usually overcome this, and that's the power of this work. And that's something that I help people with. So if you're wanting to progress and actually find change and scale to the next level, that is something I am a master at. That's something I help other leaders do. And And so I partner with them. And if you're looking for a partner, go to my email, sorry, not my email. You can email me, which my email is on the YouTube website. You can also go to my website, ameliaharshfield.com, and there's a connect page at the top, and then fill that out, and then we'll have a call and see if you're a good fit. But that's only if you're actually ready to change this, because there are lots of other things out there that you can find, other levels to yourself, other levels to what you can experience, but it takes you to go and find those, and it won't happen until you change. So that is what I help with people. There's always hope out there, even if you're feeling stuck, even if you feel like things aren't going to work. So hang in there, and I will talk to you soon.